Hello, Robert Patrick Mashmonaco speaking here. And if you watched Brandon DeGraff, aka Sin's last video, he was talking about promoters and promotions. Now, I'm still learning the trick and the trade of promotions and promoting, but I'm starting to get better at it. And Sin, you're gonna have to start trusting me a lot more. Because I've been telling you things and you haven't been listening to me. Yes, I did say that Phil was a liar. And did you believe me? No. And you apologize to that. However, if I remember correctly, I brought ECW in. And yes, I made the first ECW group, and while it was corrupt with a little bit of Superman-ness, I tried making it as fair as possible. I tried giving everyone an ample shot at titles. I gave everyone a shot. If you're Superman, I still gave you a title shot. You didn't deserve it, but you still got a title shot. I'm going to explain to you, my promoting skills. Okay, I'm going to just put it out there. There is a group that I've been trying to help, but it's probably going to sink soon. If you remember, I started a group called RWF. It was Real Wrestling Federation. I tried it. I started a couple matches. It was decent, but I'm going to end up killing that group off. Only because as hard as I tried, no one would offer to help me out. And if you went there and you did matches, then you would have gotten title shots. You would have gotten, I would have promoted you. I would have made you a good star. Because the group would have had Attitude's rules. But of course, you guys just stick with the groups that you're comfortable with. You don't want to start. You don't even want to try helping other. You didn't want to try helping me out. So that group is dying, and is going to finally be dead at the end of this month. I'm going to start removing members, and I'm going to delete the group. It was good while it lasted, but it's going and it's dying, so I'm not even going to attempt to resurrect it. It was worth a shot, but it didn't happen. Okay, heading on to now going back to ECW. I started ECW February 7th, 2012, and I started because of the corruptness of WKW. I wanted it to be a group where you would have an ample shot to get a title shot. Yes, I created too many titles, and that's because I kept people kept on asking me to make a new title. So I'm like, okay, let's make it fair. But what I should have done was only allowed. This is what I should have done: 5 titles, and that's it. You have your 2 majors, you have your 2 minors. You have a tag title, which is 5, and then you'll have a 6th one, which will be your women's division. And I actually messed that up when I invited Rick Arias to the group. Now, I was trying to make Rick Arias become, a good guy, and I didn't know about how bad Rick Arias was, because from what I heard from other people that he wasn't stealing groups. So I just allowed him to have the group. Well, not have the group, but I gave him admin. Shame on me. And I should have listened to Brandon. Actually, Brandon's the one who helped me get my group back on ECW, my ECW group. And I thank him for that. And 2 months later, May, the week before Rushpalooza, Jay Prince Warren came to me and asked me to make a fair trade. Bring ECW to WWE Attitude, and I become Corona. And we combine the titles and we shrink them to 5. And that was fine by me. Then Attitude was there, and I've been running ECW ever since. If you want an ECW match, just come to me. Ask me. I'll give you a match. I have no problem giving you a match. I have no problem giving you a title shot. Just don't cheat to win the match. That's the only thing I hate about people is when they try to cheat to win the match. I'm a heel, so I can do what I want without repercussions, because that's my job. I'm a heel. I'm supposed to make sure that people aren't supposed to win matches or stuff like that. Now going on to roleplay matches. I entered this group. I think it was August. I entered the group. Yeah, it was August. I entered the group because Kevin Smith added me, and then he made me an admin about a week later, and me and Kevin was basically running the group. He was basically the person doing all the hard work, and I was there to make sure if anyone caused any trouble, I would be there to stop it. That was my bargain with him. If he was a good cop, I was the bad cop. And you need that sometimes in RP. You can't have one person being good and bad cop at the same time. So, around, I think it was November, if I'm correct. I think it was November 2012. Charlie Parker Humble came in the group, somehow got admin, and took the group and killed it. So, the last thing that I was able to do before, the last big thing that I was able to save was me and Sin made an agreement. I think it was me and Sin. I don't know if I'm the one who made the final agreement, but me and Sin, I guess, I'm just going to say it, I'm not 100% sure. Me and him agreed to merge RPM and WWE Attitude to make it into one and add all the members from RPM into Attitude to make this one big group. And this is when the big war with CPH and Sin started happening, which was good because I was a tweener at the time, even though it's not a storyline. I was still a tweener at the time, so make things short. I'm going to let you guys know now. RPM is coming back. We're going to be having matches. We're going to start off slowly, and we're going to bring it back up. The first pay-per-view is going to be, I believe, April 27th, or it's April 20th. Nope, I think it's April 27th. April 27th is going to be the pay-per-view for RPM. It's going to be called RPM Resurrected. The main event is PJ Williams versus me in the main event. I don't know what type of match it is, but me and him are going to put on a great match for the return of RPM. If you want to join RPM, please let me, Kevin, or Sin know, and we will add you to the group. Me and Kevin are most likely going to be the people to run the group. Sin will be just there to watch, basically, unless he wants to help us out. And that's fine. So me and Kevin are going to be the people running RPM. Because me and Kevin have been working our tails off to get the pay-per-view card set up, because me and him have been working together. So, just letting you guys know, I can promote if I choose to. And I've actually have promoted some people. You might not have noticed it, but I have. No, I didn't try, but look at ECW. No, not Phil Massey. Luis Diaz. He was the first person I promoted this year. The second person I promoted was Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith learned the trick of the trade from Sin and possibly me. I'm not taking credit for that, but Kevin is a great promoter no matter what, how you look at it. Kevin has always been a great promoter. So, here's my closing words, because I'm going to make this video short. If you want to be a good promoter like Kevin, Lucas, and Sin, and eventually me, don't lie, don't cheat, don't be corrupt. Give people chances, give people a moment to shine. So, after saying this, I bid you guys adieu, and I'll see you guys